Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel, slowly but surely falling apart at the seams. It has been a week, y'all. I have been not doing so well physically this time, not just emotionally. But here we are. All right. Here was last week's plan. I think it turned out really, really cute. I really liked it. I'm always kind of funny about orange with the same way I don't like orange is like one of my favorite colors. And I feel weird about it being in the green St. Patrick's Day's color scheme. The same way that I really do like the color purple, but I feel weird about it being in the orange and black Halloween theme. Just a weird thing about my brain. All right, let's jump forward to plan this week. This is going to be a quick planner. If you watched my HB90 video, you'll be like, what a break, finally. Jeez, does she ever shut up? So this is the week of Monday, March 11th through Sunday, March 17th, which is actual St. Patrick's Day. Saturday is the observed St. Patrick's Day, especially if you live in the city of Pittsburgh. I don't know where else, but here, for sure, that's when we celebrate it. I'm using this kit from Peaches and Pinks with this little cute rainbow and St. Patrick's Day theme here. All right, so we have this. Which one of these goes better with this? I think let's do this one here. Okay. As I said, this is probably going to be kind of quick because guess what day it is? That's right, it's Wednesday. No matter what I do, I try so hard to get my life together. These I guess are either way. Okay. Trying to figure out if this was the right side up or upside down, and I think it goes both directions here. No matter what I try to do, I can never seem to get my planner done before Wednesday. I don't know why that is. It's very frustrating to me. But it's my reality. So what's been going on with me is this, like, I guess I'm officially in my 40s now situation, which is that I have been having issues with muscle pain and a pinched nerve that has not gone away. It started on, of all the most ridiculous things, it started on Friday. So as you know, I've been trying to be like better about my fitness and trying to like work out and do my strength training, put my strength training in with my running. Marathon season is starting up again, so I'm like getting into my longer runs. Oh man, Grace is awake. Oh, she's in trouble. I will tell you what she did. She was very naughty. She was very naughty yesterday. So she's on like constant supervision right now because she got into something she shouldn't have gotten into. Well, gave her a pup cup last night and she ate the cup. So I'll tell that story in a minute, but let me finish this other story. So I have been having these issues with pinched nerve and it's like out of the blue. So I've been trying to do better with my, strength training and full rounded fitness and not just running when I'm starting my training cycle for the marathon. And I've been feeling fine on the days that I'm doing that. So I did my last strength training on Tuesday. And then I was going to start the new one on Thursday. And then it's like a 4-week program on Peloton. So like it wouldn't let me start the new week. I had started the old week, the previous week one on a Friday. So it wouldn't let me start the new week until it was Friday again. Like you can't do it more than every 7 days, it doesn't unlock. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do it Friday. So Tuesday was the last day I did that. Wednesday I had dance class and I was having this like tightness in my neck and I thought I slept on it funny or whatever. And then Thursday I walked dogs in the morning and then we had our pub run that night in the north side, actually like right by where we walk dogs. And everything was like fine. Woke up Friday morning, Layla Grace had a little vet appointment. She had to just go get her toes trimmed and she had to get a vaccine. She was due for her Bordetella and we may be doing like a short-term foster. So I wanted to make sure she was up to date on that if we're bringing home a shelter baby. So I took her to the vet and then when it's like, just a vaccine and a toe trim, it's a tech appointment. So I don't go back with her. They take her back. And I just wait in the waiting room. So I'm just like literally sitting there in the waiting room, sitting on the bench, leaning over, like on my phone, checking my Facebook or whatever. And all of a sudden my back just went and like my nerve just crunched in on itself. And I was like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Like literally stabby pain, taking my breath away. Now it was like lower in my back than it would have been if it was like a PE or something. And it wasn't red or swollen or anything like, or hot to the touch. So like, I wasn't super concerned that it was that, but it was just very, very annoying. And it did not get better all day. And it was making me super nervous because I had my long run on Saturday morning, 14 miles. So needless to say, I did not do my strength training workout, and I have not gotten back onto that since then. I was hoping to do it the last couple of days, but this has been like just a recurring, not even, I can't say it's been constant because, so Friday night we were supposed to go out with friends for a friend's birthday party, and I could not sit up. I could not, like I could stand kind of, and I could lie down, and those are the only ways I could like be comfortable. And I was like, I can't go out. And then I was just feeling like depressed and like nervous about my long run the next day. So we ended up staying home. I felt bad, but I was just like, I will not be any fun to be around. And also I feel horrible. So Saturday morning, I woke up feeling like a little better. And then I'm just trying to see, I'm trying to like space these out so that one part evenly puffy throughout the, okay, so we'll put this down here. Throughout the book, I want it to be even puffiness. It is getting thick already. Like, I feel like I should get a bigger, they should have a large coil option whenever you buy your planner. So, but anyway, I felt mostly better on, I guess I'll put the beer one on Saturday when we're going to actually be out for St. Patrick's Day. I felt mostly better on Saturday, so I went for my 14-mile run, and it was it was like, it was miserable weather. It was pouring down rain most of the run. I did a really hilly finish to it. It was a group run, but they were only doing 7 miles because it was a cutback week for everybody doing Pittsburgh. I'm not doing Pittsburgh. So I had 14, they had 7. So I ran to meet them, which was like 3 miles, and then I took a longer route home to get the extra 4 miles. And the way back up was like super hilly. I mean, it was going to be hilly no matter what, because to leave my house, you have to go downhill, which means to come back to my house, you gotta go uphill. So it was like in the rain, 2,300 foot climb. I went and did some trails for the middle of it, coming up through the park. Like, it was, put this one over here. It was a great run, but it was very physically strenuous. But my back felt great. Like, the pinched nerve was gone, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Okay. Weird thing, but that fixed it. It was like that one time I had like some kind of, I think it was my piriformis or my hip, or I can't remember. And I had a 20-mile run, and I was like, oh, I'm sure this 20-mile run will fix it. And husband was like, maybe you should stay home. And I was like, no, it'll be fine. And it was. And I was like, how did that work? That's not supposed to work. It was like that. I was like, okay, what is going on here, body? So fast forward to that afternoon, I went to lunch with my friend. Speaking of Stevie, who just texted me, I went to lunch with Stevie. And as we were sitting there, we were talking about what's going on with Nano and what our region's plans are for the new year. If you've not been following that, I would say go to Reddit, but Reddit's kind of getting like a little bit, I don't know. It's getting a little hostile on there. So, but that will give you the information if you want to go on there. Or you can go on the forums, and I'm sure there's something, well, I don't know if there's anything on the forums right now. Anyway, we went to discuss like the future of our region and what we're going to do. And as we're like sitting there, I could just feel my shoulders tensing up like horribly. I'm like, what the heck? So like my pinched nerve felt fine. That didn't feel fine. So I went home, laid on the heating pad, took a nap. Finally, it felt better. Made it through Saturday night, made it through Sunday. I was like sore from the run, but I wasn't. I don't love that. Oh. Yeah, nice. Came right off. I was sore from the run, but I wasn't like hurting. It's like, okay, terrific. So then Monday, I woke up and the pinched nerve was back, and I was like, okay, here we go again. FML, like, what is going on? And I had a massage, and then by the end of the massage, I felt like, oh my God, I feel so good. This is the first time I've had no pain. Go to the grocery store, walking around, not even like 15 minutes after I got to the grocery store, bam, right back again. And I'm like, what the heck? And now it's been going on. It's a little bit better today, but I'm like, what is going on with my body? Like, it's not related to anything. Like Monday, like Sunday, I took a total rest day. I did not do any fitness because I was feeling so tight from my long run. And then it was snowing also. That was the other thing. Like if it hadn't been snowing, I probably would have been like, let's go for a walk or something, because that I do better with active recovery. But I just was like, this was always happening on days when I wasn't doing anything. Like, what the heck? So not happy. Don't love it. Not loving that for myself. So I have a vacation day on Saturday because it's St. Patrick's Day. Well, like I said, observed. So I'll put that. I'm just going to put this here, and then I'll add in later what all bars we go to. So what we do every year is we do little mini bar crawl. 8 a.m. We meet at 8 a.m. at Dianoia's in the Strip District, which is an Italian restaurant. And we do our best to avoid the parade crowd. So my partner at work, she and her family go to the parade every year, and I'm like, God bless you, because I don't know how you deal with all the, like, we call them the amateurs, like the people who like don't know their limits and go out to celebrate on days like this and get messy. I was like, I don't know how you do it. She's like, yeah, we usually just do the parade and then immediately leave and go to a different part of town. I was like, very, very wise. So, okay, I have dance tonight. I'm like not feeling good today, but I am going to plan to go to dance even though I'm not feeling good. I think by the end of the day, hopefully I'll feel better, but right now, it's not even just my back, it's just my sinuses are really bad today too. I've been I don't know, I've been trying so hard to get caught up on stuff, and it's just, I feel like it's an uphill battle right now. Okay, put in stuff for Monday. What was I doing Monday morning? Oh, I was actually working on my decluttering project. I'm trying to finish up strong Q1 for HB90. I think, like, I do a Notion. Instead of doing a Kanban board on the wall, I do a digital Kanban on Notion. And one of the things I love about it is it keeps a running total of all of your tasks and at what percentage you've done. So as soon as you check them off, then it tells you your percent that you've completed. So I'm at like 64%, and I was like, that's not bad. Like, I know I've only got 2 weeks left in the quarter, so like there's no way I'm gonna get to 100% in that time, but that's like better than I normally do when I set out and set goals. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. If you didn't check out my HB90 video, it's up now. I finally posted it. I wanted to make sure that I got it up. Whoa. It's just like jumped off the page. What were you doing, sticker? Settle down. Settle down. Do I not have any? Oh, crappy. I wanted a little $3. I finally got that up yesterday. Lord, did it take me forever. The video is like almost 2 hours long, but it goes through the entire setup, like an explanation about what HB90 is, and then the entire setup of the visualizing dream life part in the beginning, and then setting up for Q1. So, and showing my Notion briefly. So it is very long, but I hope it is helpful to people. It took me forever to film it, like it really did. Like I was filming it for well over 2 hours, and it's 2 hours. I mean, it was like hours and hours. Basically all I did all day yesterday was edit. I don't know what to say. I call it work check-in. 1:30 p.m. I had to go over some stuff with my partner. We have to do like an action plan for the year every March when our reviews come up. So I had to go into the store so we could talk about that. So I'll just call it work check-in. I don't know what else to call it. And then at the end of the night, we did go to the cage. Just filling this stuff out. This is gonna be a brief one because, first of all, I don't know what the heck else is going on besides, this looks too light. I don't know what the heck else is going on besides St. Patrick's Day this week, honestly. Like, and dance tonight. You know what's exciting though? You know what I did last night? I went to write. Like, I actually wrote real words. My goal is to get to 5,000 words. When I get to 5,000 new words, then I get to book my hotel for Palm Springs for September. So my goal is for quarter 2 to finish the first draft, and then quarter 3, which will be whatever that is, July, August, September, is to edit, like to focus on editing. And I'm going to do a little writer retreat in Palm Springs because it's my favorite place and it's where my book is set. So that's my little like bet that I had with Stevie, was that if I get to 5,000, when I get to 5,000 words, I keep saying if, I'm at 4,000 now, 4,000 new words since whatever day I started this, March 1st. Once I get to 5,000, then I can book my little hotel. I'm so excited. So anyway, I probably should start wrapping this up. Let's see, anything else? Like I did cleaning and tidying yesterday. I don't know how to, hello. Oh, so yeah, let me briefly tell you what this little troublemaker did. Last night, I was doing my meal prep, and I guess I can put that in there. I was doing my meal prep, and oh shit, you know what? Oh, good, that worked. Layla, she was like really close to me because she was hoping I was going to drop something. And on Saturday on my long run, I got a rock in my shoe when I was on the trail, and it just cut my foot open, and there was like, that's what it is. I'm like dealing with it, and it's not feeling great. And she stepped right on it, and I was like, oh, ouch, like just had a reaction. And she panicked and then tried to like run away and like spun out all her little legs and fell on the kitchen floor. She's okay. That was fine. But she was like so traumatized, and I felt so bad. And so we had this pup cup that I had given her, and she hadn't finished it, so I put it in the freezer for later. So I like felt bad, so I gave her the pup cup to eat while I was in the kitchen. I mean, I was literally like 2 feet away from her, and she's never done this before. She ate the pup cup, the ice cream, but she actually ate the entire cup that went with it. And I was like, what were you thinking? You've never done this. Like, why would you do this? So now I'm like super paranoid, and I'm like checking on her every 5 minutes. I mean, she's acting fine, and apparently like that happens pretty regularly, that dogs eat their pup cups. Yes, you ma'am. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on her and see, as long as she's like eating fine, then we don't have to worry. But I was so stressed last night, and it like set me back so much because I was so worried about her. Why do dogs do things that stress us out when they are our precious little angel babies and we only want the best for them? Why? Why? All right. Film plan with me. Okay. I didn't film out very much. I'm so sorry. This is a very short video, but I'm just like not feeling like myself. My emotions have been all over the place. That's not true. They haven't been all over the place. They've been down. They've been in one place, and that place is not good. But I don't know. I've just been, when I don't feel well, I mean, literally my entire 7 days off have been not feeling well. And like, that sucks. Like, it just, it's one thing to not feel well when you're at work, but when you're at home and it's like you have all these things that you want to do, and you're like, I don't even feel well enough to like get out of bed. I mean, physically was a big part of it, but then that made me feel bad emotionally, and I was already like on the border of feeling bad emotionally. So okay, I will fill this out more as the week goes on. Obviously, I'm gonna just leave it here right now because I do need to go get ready for work. But thanks for sticking with me through the. You know what I'm gonna say about this? I'm gonna say I'm proud of myself that I did it, because really, this is the kind of week when I'm feeling like this that last year I would have been like, just blow off my planner. And I know, even though I only put the very basics on here right now, having this to check in with and to add to is gonna make me feel better. Like, look how cute this turned out. Like, I put so much stuff in here, like, just feeling good. Even the terrible snow. Why did it snow on Sunday? We were on like summer snow, and then like summer. Very weird. But it makes me feel better to have my planner done, and I'm proud of myself for sticking with it even when I was feeling emotionally and physically crappy right now. So, you know what? We're going to take a win where we can take a win. So that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here. And as always, my friends, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in my next video.